I'm impressed that we never were able to really guess what was going on in what was going to be the result of that previous game. And let's see how it affect Magnus in the second game here.
Yeah, he was never losing, Magnus, but to let him, to see so many wins slip by, to see so many inaccuracies, to see him so slow, that was very worrying. He's had a long day, blindfold chess, but he's back in action again. And this is the classic e4, e5 opening, but this a3 move has become really trendy in recent times. And the whole idea is to basically play a black opening with white, just with this extra tempo, often stopping the black bishop from developing, which might actually just be a very good move if that pawn were not on a3. Magnus gets the blocked pawn structure he was asking for. Now with a pin on the black knight. His opponent's very strong, though, a grandmaster who once... Oh, wow. That is quite the angle. But Iljiushenok once nearly won the European Championship many, many years ago.
This is one of the strongest opponents Magnus has ever faced in the second round. I mean, is there a very strong field here today? Because usually you get someone slightly easier.
It does feel recent weeks we're only getting the strong players, and this is going to be a topsy-turvy game, judging by the camera. But Magnus has got the bishop pair and retreats. At some point he'll start playing for a typical pawn break with f4.
Do you guys know what the pairing system here is like? Because I saw on X that Ludwig Hammer was wondering himself because
he incorrectly predicted something about the colors. But David is usually pretty good at this. No offense to Ludwig, but David doesn't get this stuff wrong.
At least I try to hide it when I get it wrong. It is a traditional Swiss system, but I believe rating counts more than color. Predicted colors sequentially. It is tricky. I just think the rating is the reason they keep up floating players when it looks like they should be playing opponents of a level score.
Okay.
It is a bit strange. It's not done, this exact format, in open tournaments, for example, but it's just how Chess.com have always done it. And in the meantime, we see a very stable-looking position, and Magnus finally breaks in the center. If there is a trade on the square, his bishop comes to life. Small advantage due to the bishop pair.
And it looks like... how did you say his name again, David?
Iljiushenok.
It looks like he is also streaming. Let's hear if he is saying anything.
Reversed colors.
Oh, that was Magnus, sorry.
Ooh.
No, not talking right
now. The one moment.
Probably talking upside down.
Да, не супер все хорошо. Видимо, потому что играешь с Магнусом.
All right. Well, we weren't able to catch much of that, but our viewers seem to enjoy the fact that he's playing upside down at the moment.
Yeah. No, but again, we see that Magnus is up on time by quite a lot, like 1 minute 20 seconds, which is it's really a lot in this format. You can't take too much time thinking about these. Interesting move.
If the pawn is captured on b4, Magnus can grab e5.
Oh.
You can also take on e4 and c7.
Ooh.
Yeah, here I think he has knight takes d3. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Bishop takes c7. Rook dc8.
Oh goodness, this is a long thing that Magnus is talking about. So I feel like the blind chess has warmed him up to thinking in this way, where he's just saying all the moves.
So he's going with take.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On brand.
On brand, exactly.
Magnus knows, and I like this option. You mentioned it, Jon Christian, keeping things nice and simple, creating threats. There's a nasty skewer along this line threatened. Black's pieces are really, really loose. The pawn in the center is hanging. I'm really surprised that the evaluation bar says level, because it looks anything but level to me, but it must be based on the fact that Black can grab this pawn and live to tell the tale. The queen can always protect the knight, or here and now, the Black queen will counterattack against the White queen to save itself. I like the fact he chose this square, keeping the other one available for his knight. We've seen blindfold chess, now we're seeing upside down chess, and Magnus, he's not been at his best.
No, it was a really shaky start in the first game. Looks like it's going better this game so far. It strikes me that the position from before, even though it was really it was equal by the evaluation. The position is by no means a draw.
Yeah.
It's like we get a lot of this position where the evaluation is 0.0. It should be equal, but there's so much play in the position. What? This is no.
Ooh, it's fine, but he is giving a second pawn.
Yeah.
The knight protected by the
Magnus
bishop.
could be up by 3 pawns.
2
That's
for now,
a-
but maybe more coming.
2, yeah.
Everything's protected.
Yeah, and Magnus also has 1.5 extra minute on his clock.
That's worth a pawn. So it's
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
pawns. That's why it's 3 pawns.
That's how I calculated.
Knight c6 incoming probably, followed by d4. Yeah, this is looking very,
Four.
very comfortable for Magnus.
But last time you said that, Jon Christian, it turned out a lot more exciting and equal than we were able to imagine.
Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna try and jinx it this time around. Bishop h5, interesting move.
Yeah, some ideas of sacrificing, since the black bishop is kind of tied down, protecting his knight as well as that pawn. Maybe some mating attacks based on a rook takes bishop sacrifice later. But for now, there is a threat from black's knight. I'm expecting Magnus to go back and defend his pawn.
Yeah, we could go to a7 as well, just trying to take on f7.
That's why we need you in the studio with us, Jon Christian. I look at the passive defensive moves. You look at the aggressive moves. He was hitting here. He's still going to win that pawn. There we go with a nice tactic. A check will drive the king away from the defense of the bishop. And again, he's up 2 pawns in a rook endgame, just like last time.
Okay, but now the evaluation bar says it's massively better. This was a better evaluation than the first one, and Magnus has way more time. Shouldn't be possible, but he's laughing. What is he saying?
2 extra pawns that I completely messed up. This,
Yeah.
let's not say anything. Okay, he resigned. He didn't see my last game. Otherwise, I don't think he would have resigned here. Seeing how
Yeah, Magnus was aware of the fact that it was a similar situation, but his opponent was not. And Magnus takes the